Hello, we're going to demonstrate the MommaKitty United Double Snap one size pocket diaper. We're going to be using a lavender color one size double snap pocket diaper and a Cabbage Patch doll, which is the average size of an 8-pound newborn baby in width and in rise setting. Now every single MommaKitty United diaper comes with a one-size-fits-all insert. It uses for ranging 8 pounds to 35 pounds. It depends on how much your child wets in the 1 to 2 hour range, on whether or not you use 1 to 2 inserts at a time. My 6-month-old uses 1 insert at a time, and she has been since she was about 2 months old. Before that, we used the newborn settings. Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to be showing you how to adjust the size and rise settings for a newborn baby, since our doll demonstrator is a newborn size. So, as I said, this is a double snap diaper. That refers to the 2 top rows of diapers, this bottom row being the hip snap and this top row being the normal snap. The hip snap is usually used for children who have a little bit thinner leg, or if you're going through a growth spurt where they go wide and long, or they just need a little extra snugness around that area. You don't have to use the hip snap, of course. So for the first part of this session, though, we're going to show you the rise. Now the rise refers to these 3 bottom rows of snaps. For this sake, we're going to be adjusting it to newborn. So this top row is an outward facing snap, and you're going to take the outward facing snap and go all the way down to the bottom row, which is going to be our newborn setting, and you're going to snap it in all the way across. Snap until you hear the snap. Now again, this is the fits an average newborn from 8 to 35 pounds. I've actually used it on a 7-pound baby as well. Some preemies and such, though, will need a newborn or preemie diaper. So that's your normal rise. Now we're going to show you how to stuff the diaper. Now pocket diapers stuff with an insert. I always suggest to adjust the rise and stuff the diapers as soon as they come out of the laundry, so that way when you're ready to put the diaper on the baby, it's already done for you, and it'll go on like a disposable. So my easiest way of doing it is to put the pocket here. You're going to put your hand out, insert on your hand, fold your fingers over, open the pocket, and guide your hand all the way to the other end. You're going to grab the top of the insert with your other hand and pull all the way through. Pull both sides. Make sure the insert is nice and flat, and fold. And you can store your diapers like this. I store them like this in a little basket next to the baby changing table, so that way when she's ready to change, it's already done for me. Next, we're going to put the diaper on the doll. So again, this is an average Cabbage Patch doll. So just like a disposable, you're going to put the flap sides under the bum, and you're going to fold the top side over the baby. Now you're going to start with the double snap side first for the newborns. And you're going to pull the flap over as tightly as possible with it still being comfortable. You don't want it to pull the bottom half of the diaper or be too tight where it's uncomfortable for the child. Snap both sides in. Then you're going to pull this side as well. Now for the newborn setting, you're going to be pulling it taut so that it can snap into the two top snaps on top. This is used for newborns or really thin babies. So you're going to snap those in together. And check, make sure that it is tight, but not too tight. So you want to be able to stick a finger in there and it not pull on your finger, to which this doesn't. So it's nice and snug, but not too tight. You don't want gapping. You want it nice and snug. Around the leg as well. Nice, snug, but no gapping. Okay. So for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm also going to show you how to use the hip snap. I don't have a doll big enough to use for the hip snap, but I'll show you just with my hands. So if you have a thin leg child, what you're going to end up doing for the hip snap is you're going to adjust the hip snap first. So you're going to put the hip snap on and then do the top two snaps. This just makes the hole around the leg a little more snug. This is especially helpful for a thin leg baby or for nighttime use, so it's a tiny bit more snug and you don't have a problem with leakage if you're using more than one insert, which many people do for heavy wetters at night. For laundering purposes, you're going to remove the insert from the diaper and put both in the diaper pail. You don't have to undo the snaps before laundering. I don't. And that would be the end of our demonstration. Thank you.